Is Glaber playing for Venezuela?
I think so. It's been hard to. I've been trying to find rosters and do like a bit
Yeah.
of a WBC preview. Really, the U.S. and that's because like we're in the U.S. obviously, but like the USA team is the only one where I can find really clear marketing for like they put out the graphics of like who's in like their lineups and everything. Whereas for a lot of the other ones, like DR, even Japan, like there wasn't an official announcement for Shohei that we saw. Shohei was like, "Oh, I'll play," and then next week it was him in a Japan jersey, which
Yeah.
Japan would be foolish to not have the best baseball player in the world on their team. So I'm glad that Shohei is going to be at the WBC.
That's a wise move for marketing, I'd say. Did you see the picture of the DR lineup?
No
It's looking disgusting. I think it was like
committed
Machado.
lineup too.
Yeah, well, they didn't have like they didn't make like form like a 1 through 9, but like they had
Hmm.
catcher first base. I know like
Yeah,
Gary was at catcher.
he's their worst player.
Yeah, because Machado's at like 3B.
Yeah,
I think was it Tatis at short? It was crazy like the way that they
Tatis
had.
isn't eligible. I think they would have Wander Franco probably,
It was one of the high end shortstops.
and then J Ram at second,
Yeah,
Vlad Guerrero at first probably.
yeah,
Damn, I wish Vladdy played for Canada. I know he's not like culturally aligned with Canada. He was just born in Montreal because
yeah.
senior played for the Expos, but that would be fun. Like Vladdy and Freddie Freeman out of nowhere on Team Canada.
It's the same picture.
Yeah.
That would be a
Then
good one.
with Soto in the
Yeah, Soto
outfield, Starling
and
Marte,
yeah,
and J Rod. Is J Rod Dominican?
yeah. No, yeah. J Rod's playing center.
Jesus. That's a good team. I
Gary's
don't think
literally
you can
playing
name me
center.
9 Americans that beat that team. Like, obviously it's baseball,
Yeah.
but
Also, good luck to Ottavino. He'll be out there playing for Team USA, and then so will Alex Katz for Team Israel. So
we got
shout
to get
out.
them on before they go. I'm really interested in how that's going to play out, what their
Let's
experience
try
is
for
like.
next week. I'll talk to them, see if we can get something going.
Especially Team Israel. Are they in the Japan Korea region for the group stage?
I haven't looked at any of the group settings at all, or
Yeah.
like I need to really look through the brackets just because I always forget to do that when it approaches, just because you get so wrapped up with like free agent stuff and you get wrapped up with the like the off season
And then
that it's
Japan
just so
throws
easy to
off the time
forget.
zones. So like
Yeah.
it's an MLB network game at like 6 in the morning.
Oh, great! It's like
And
the
it's
World
like
Cup all over.
Netherlands versus I don't know, like Italy. Or
It's
like
literally
Netherlands Israel is honestly a game that's like a 5 a.m. start on MLB network.
it's literally World Cup all over again, except for baseball.
I'm all in. All in. World tournaments, dude, that I'm huge for. I was upset that I didn't know Pablo Lopez, his nationality right off the bat, because with soccer, I know that for every single player. And
Slacking.
I know. Well, because baseball, they don't play internationally consistently. Whereas
Yeah,
for
that's true.
soccer, it's like at an international level, like I know where every player plays. Like give me any player that you can name, I would tell you. And that part of that is like FIFA.
Oh, this is
Um,
one other thing that we can talk about real quick is expansion teams.
oh yeah.
Completely forgot about that until now.
I saw a tidbit of Rosenthal's article that just came out talking about. I think the Vegas expansion is going to happen, but apparently they're waiting to see if Oakland renews with the A's, which I think is unlikely at this point. As
Yeah,
cool as that stadium mock-up has looked, I don't think they're going to go through with the county.
no, they might as well just make the move to Vegas now. And I think that two fresh cities for two fresh teams would be the best call. I think Nashville is a given. It when you have Mattingly backing you, like that's going to happen. Um, and then like to me, the next two cities that were most compelling, just because I had got a slight bias to one of them, is like New Orleans. I think would be like so much fun. Especially like after like they're finally like getting back into the swing of things after the hurricanes and all that stuff. It's just also a great city to visit. So I think that like baseball there would be revitalized. And then Portland would be a lot of fun too. So like I think one of two of those three gets the nod.
So, I know Vegas is fun and good for money and stuff. Part of me is like, it's so hot in the summer in Vegas, and
Yeah.
I don't think that the Vegas going crowd is necessarily like the baseball loving crowd. Like I think baseball people are gonna like they would go to New Orleans, they would go to Nashville, to even like Louisville. I don't think Vegas gives as much upside as they're thinking. I know it's going to be money and a good market and stuff. But part of me feels like New Orleans and Nashville are great options because I think that opens up the door to an MLB team in Puerto Rico or the DR. If you have
Puerto
like a
Rico.
Southeast division,
Yeah.
because once you get like think of like the AL West right now between Houston to Seattle and stuff. If you can get a division that's New Orleans, Atlanta, Tampa, Miami, and like
Even-
San Jose or
Yeah.
Santo Domingo, like
You can even get Mexico,
yeah,
like right on the like literally they shares a border with
Mexico in
Texas.
the
So
Southwest. Have you
yeah.
seen that the stadium they're building for the World Cup? I forget if it's in Guadalajara or Tijuana. And it opens up on one side and you just see like the mountain range. It's the most beautiful thing. I have to
Oh,
show you the mock-up for it.
that's epic.
Um,
I'm sure
but
Matt's like seen some pictures of it too, since his
yeah.
family's from there.
Yeah, I think Mexico City is pretty deep for a team. That would be a far divisional trip. But like
Yeah.
Tijuana, Guadalajara, even Baja California, like we know how like San Diego does really well supporting the team down there.
Yeah.
I think they would go pretty crazy for it.
Dude, the atmosphere would be insane.
Yeah. So I love it. I love expansion, especially with a balanced schedule. I mean, like, we grew up with the same divisions with very similar playoff formats. Like it's gonna be a bit of an adjustment, but you know, uh, we'll get over it. I'm not gonna miss the division rivalry with the Tampa Bay Rays if we don't play them as much anymore.
Oh no, we
Um,
don't have to play the Orioles 32 times in a season.
yeah.
Like,
Or I
boo.
don't know, maybe not the Tampa Bay Rays. They become like the New Orleans Soul or something. Or,
The
but
New Orleans Crawdads.
yeah, they gotta go. Good names. They
Oh,
gotta
absolutely.
interesting names.
Like New Orleans used to have some of the crazy, like so they were the Zephyrs for minor league for a while, and then they were like the
That's a
Baby
good name.
Cakes or something like that because it was like based off king cakes at Mardi Gras.
What's the
Um,
Nashville AAA team?
is that the team that they're trying to expand right now? The Nashville Stars.
I think so. Yeah, they
That's the
get
one that
huge
had.
crowds.
Yeah. Well, that's
Nashville's a baseball town. We went there and like we saw the Dollies play. Oh, excuse me. We saw the Dollies. They played online. We saw them online that they played in person there.
yeah,
But they get crowds of like 5 to 7,000, which is better than Oakland. Like,
it's amazing.
yeah.
And
So Nashville's a good town. I like that. Nashville and New Orleans, I would be my two probably.
yeah, for sure. And I like you can't go wrong with those like southern metropolitan cities just because
Austin.
like people like to have a fun. Austin would be awesome too.
Austin's a massive market. We're gonna be there. We'll see. We'll scope it out for you guys.
Check out all the Sandlot fields and see what we can cook up.
Yeah, how good of a baseball market is this?
Yeah.
And our only barometer will be how many people come to see our amateur baseball game.
Apparently, there's supposed to be a crowd. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, from the pictures I'm pretty excited. There's gonna be like a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's been progressively more and more because I feel the dreams there was a good bunch of people because
Hmm.
there was a wedding there one day, the day that we went, and people just come to like tour.
Yeah.
So we were just playing. Um,
We
so like
thrive off all the extracurriculars that go on around the
yeah,
baseball.
yeah. So I'm excited.